Hello guys, this is Miguel Olvera and today is day 81 of the 90-day challenge for the law of attraction. And today I have a very special video for you. We're going to talk about how to grow your oak tree. Yeah, we're going to talk about growing an oak tree. So let's stick around and let's get started. Welcome back guys, this is Miguel Olvera. Today we're going to talk about how to grow your oak tree. Today is day 81 of the 90-day challenge for the law of attraction. And I'm particularly interested in sharing this with you because I am even wearing green. It's something really important that I want to convey with you guys. I talked about growing a seed in previous videos. I believe 2 days ago I discussed that, or 3 days ago, and I want to link that thought with the creative process of the stick person that we have been studying for all this time. I want to make sure that we are fully understanding of what we are capable of. Okay, so it's very, very crucial that you try to keep up with me. I'm probably gonna go a little fast, but I want to make sure that you understand. If you have to watch this video again to grasp the whole idea, go ahead and feel free to do so. So I just want to imagine, okay, that we have an acorn. Okay, again, I'm not a perfect artist, but I'm just trying to do my best. Just imagine that this is an acorn and you want to plant it on the ground. It's already planted right now underneath the surface. So it's already underground. Now, what does the acorn need to grow into an oak tree? Well, it needs a lot from the universe and from the ground. What happens, just so you get an understanding, when you put 2 drops of water and you join them together, what happens? They join, right? If you put another drop and you push it towards the bigger drop, what happens? It keeps on joining. You will not be able to separate them again and get the exact amount because they get mixed. What happens when you have a drop of water and a drop of oil and join and try to put them together? They repel, right? So this is exactly what we're trying to do with the law of attraction. We're trying to bring into us harmonious vibrations that we are putting ourselves into for us to be able to grow into something bigger, just like the water. As soon as we put 2 drops of water, they join. That's exactly what it is. So this acorn right here, it's attracting to it automatically. As soon as you plant it on the ground, it starts attracting little things. Little by little, it starts attracting things from the ground to become the seed, to germinate the seed. So the more ingredients, so the more things that this acorn is attracting from the ground, what's it gonna do? Well, the more drops of water that you join together, what happens? You create a puddle. So it's expanding. Same thing is gonna happen to this acorn. Soon you start seeing little roots coming out of this acorn. And as more and more things getting attracted to this acorn, you're gonna see one little shoot break, the surface of the earth, and then instead of just getting things from the ground, it's gonna start attracting things from the universe as well. And little by little, that little twig or that little thing starts to grow, attracting from the universe everything that is necessary to grow the oak tree. If you grab an oak tree, if you grab an acorn, let me regress for a little bit. Some people say that the oak tree sleeps in the acorn, and that's not true. The oak tree is in the universe, not in the acorn. The acorn is the seed, the pattern plant, the nucleus for it to become an oak tree. So as this little seed or this acorn begins to grow and expand, it's going to start growing a branch or a trunk, and then one little branch over here and another little branch over here and some leaves. But everything is being attracted to it from the universe and from the ground for this acorn to grow into an oak tree. Okay? So it's very, very crucial that you understand how that works. Without planting this acorn into the ground, the acorn can only do two things. Well, without planting it, it can only die. That's all it can do because it's not in an environment conducive to its expansion. If you don't plant it and just leave it in your hand or leave it somewhere in a shell, it's gonna die. It's gonna decay and it just turn into dust sooner or later. But if you put it into a good environment and you take care of it and let it do whatever it's supposed to do, it will grow into a tree. Why? Again, because it's got the plant already inside. The pattern plant, the nucleus, so to speak, because it can only do one thing. It can only grow into a tree. That's it. It cannot do anything else. Same thing if you plant the seed for a carrot, you can only get a carrot. If you plant the seed for a tomato, it can only come out or grow a tomato. It cannot do anything else. It cannot change the pattern plant. It can only do whatever it's supposed to do. Okay? So that is what I'm trying to illustrate here. Now, let's bring this idea over here. What am I trying to do? What am I trying to illustrate this with this information over here? Here is the problem. Or here's what happens. We know that we have the power to attract anything that we want. We can choose to do whatever we want with these ideas that we're getting from, every now and again. Either they're good or they're bad. We keep them or we discard them. Okay? So let's say that we have an idea and we really want to work on this idea. So this idea, again, we put it in our conscious mind. We start giving it some serious thought and we start getting really involved with it and we start getting really emotionally, getting really excited about it. So we're planting this idea into our subconscious mind, just like we did with the acorn. If you leave this idea in your conscious mind and just let it go, nothing's going to happen. It might die, just like the acorn. If you don't plant it, nothing's going to happen. It's going to die. So once you start planting your idea onto your subconscious mind, okay, you will start attracting to you, just like the acorn, whatever is necessary, either from the ground or from the universe, whatever you need to turn into a tree. But you have to maintain the same mentality, the same pattern plan, okay? So if this idea is planted into your subconscious mind and you actually fall in love with it, your body is going to start to vibrate in a certain way, and you will have to, we will start getting the results by doing, you will start getting the results that you want to achieve. Here is the biggest problem that we have. Yeah, we all experience once in a while success using this, either bad or good. We have experienced it. This is always working, don't forget that. The problem is when we start using this in a conscious, competent level, something that we actually want to manifest, we stop fertilizing, we stop watering, and we start taking care of this because we don't see whatever is necessary, whatever we need to achieve is not coming on time. The circumstance is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and we start to worry and we start to doubt. Once that comes into your subconscious mind, this worry and this doubt, guess what, guys? We're just gonna forget everything about our seed. We're gonna stop watering it, and we're gonna stop fertilizing it. That is the problem that we have most of the time. Most of us start with good intentions. Most of us will start with good, with a good ideal that we want. and we really give it our all. But if we don't see results right away, which I talked about a couple of days ago about being an instant gratification type of mentality, if we don't see and circumstances are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, we crown. Remember? We crown this circumstance and we deify this circumstance and we forget about our ideal. Then we let our conscious mind think about the circumstance, and guess what? The circumstance will take over your idea. The circumstance will come here. You start getting, emotionally involved. You start getting worried and start doubting yourself. Guess what? You're going to bring this into your subconscious mind. The body is going to start vibrating that way. And guess what? Instead of getting this result, you're going to get more of this result. I hope, guys, that this makes sense for you. Once I saw this illustration and putting it together with our stick person, and this mentor actually taught it together and put it side by side, more information just clicked into my mind. I really understood why or how we sabotage our own ideas and we sabotage ourselves continuously all the time. We start good. We start focusing on what we really want. We start planning it. We start fertilizing. But once the circumstance comes around and gets bigger and you start focusing on it and the money's not coming, you're running out of money, you're running out of time, whatever. You start then changing your focus from the result that you want into the circumstance, and once again, everything changes in your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind automatically takes it over. Your body, being the instrument of the mind, will start vibrating on that certain vibration, and everything that was going this way will start going this way. Thank you guys for being with me for these 80 some days that we've been together, especially today. We've been together for 12 minutes. I am conscious of this, and I really want to make sure that I'm sharing everything that I know, because 90th day is coming soon, and I want to make sure that I'm providing the best value that I can. Thank you for being with me for these 80 some days. Thank you for being with me for these 12 almost 13 minutes. I hope that this made some sense for you. The next few days coming, I will have more information for you that is really deep, and I will put everything together. Everything will start putting together. You will see your jigsaw puzzle coming into piece, and you will see the big picture. That's what the rest of the 90-day challenge is. I will try to finish creating this jigsaw puzzle that I started about 80 days ago. If you have any friends, any relatives, anybody, anyone that you know that will benefit from this, please let them know. Share, like, tag, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications up here for Instagram and down here for Facebook and YouTube. Let them know what we're doing. Hopefully they will catch the wave and they will start surfing all the way to whatever they want to go. Thank you very much, guys, for being with me today. Thank you for your attention. I'm really grateful that you were with me today. I have something special for you guys for the next 9 days. Stick around. The best is yet to come. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.